seasons in the National Football League and was considered to be the greatest vision for a higher education institution for blacks in the state. I'm sure you know why that was. This is Africa, the cradle of mankind's birth, where powerful kingdoms arose with stories of worth. A youth-filled land, the youngest population, with diamonds and cocoa from its fertile foundation, exemplary leaders, their legacy told. Nkrumah, Mandela, their spirits bold. From Johnson Sirleaf's Liberia, where freedom lies, and her first female leader, so wise. Let courage and dreams unite as one for a brighter tomorrow where greatness is spawned. In this beautiful, colorful, and friendly domain, greatness awaits, where hopes shall not wane, where tales of triumph weave a tapestry. Welcome to Today in African History. Jerry Rice, pictured here, born on this day, October 13th. The year was 1962 in Starkville, Mississippi, United States of America. He is a former American wide receiver. Rice grew up in Crawford, Mississippi, and was the son of a brick mason. He attended Mississippi Valley State University, as it was the only university that offered Rice a scholarship. As a high school player, he became an all-state end and defensive back, but wasn't good enough to get scholarships from many universities. Rice played for 49ers from 1985 to the year 2000, during which he won the Super Bowl in 1989, 1990, and 1995. In 1995, he led the NFL in receiving yards 6 times, including a record of 1,848 yards. He played 20 seasons in the National Football League and was considered to be the greatest wide receiver in NFL history. Wow. In the year 2000, Rice left 49ers and signed with the Oakland Raiders. He played with Tim Brown and caught 83 passes for 1,139 yards and 9 touchdowns. He assisted Oakland to an AFC championship and appearance in Super Bowl XXXVII, so that is 37, in 2002, when he was also named to his 13th Pro Bowl for catching 92 passes for 1,211 yards and 7 touchdowns. He also played for Seattle Seahawks in 2004 and 2005. He signed a 1-year contract with Denver Broncos. He retired before the season began, and at that time he was listed with 38 different NFL records, including career totals of 1,549 receptions, 22,895 yards, and 197 touchdowns. Jerry Rice was made part of the NFL Hall of Fame in the year 2010. So Jerry Rice, absolute star, born on this day, October 13th, 1962 in Starkville, Mississippi, United States of America, a former American wide receiver. Next also is Miles College, pictured here, a private 4-year historically black college and university, so an HBCU, located in Fairfield, Alabama, United States of America, about 6 miles west of downtown Birmingham. The school was founded in 1905 by the Colored Methodist Episcopal Church, now called Christian Methodist Episcopal Church, or CME Church. but its beginnings goes back to 1898 when the Alabama and North Alabama CME Church conferences petitioned for a higher education institution for blacks in the state. I'm sure you know why that was. If you don't, go check out my other videos about why African Americans needed schools of their own. The conference's petitions were granted in 1905 when Booker City High School was turned into a college. In 1907, the college moved from Booker City, Alabama, to its present campus in Fairfield under the leadership of its first president, James A. Bray. The next year, in 1908, the school was named Miles Memorial College in memory of ex-slave and minister Bishop William H. Miles. In 1941, the Board of Trustees shortened the college's name to Miles College. In 1911, Miles awarded its first baccalaureate degrees. Shortly afterwards, it became co-educational. The first woman to graduate, Willie Seldon McDaniel, completed her requirements in May of 1918. So that's it, folks, for today's Today in African History. This is about Miles College, private four-year HBCU, founded on this day. And of course, it was necessary to have these institutions for African Americans because of segregation. So again, history made on this day. Miles College, an HBCU, was founded. Thanks for dropping by. We appreciate your support. If you're here for the first time and you like what we're sharing, talking about Black history, our heritage as African descended peoples, wherever we're found all over the world, we want to learn more about where we've come from, the institutions we've set up, just like this one. Black people all over the world who have invented things, who have done well in music and sports and science and mathematics. Some of them have gone to space. Women of color who have done things that even people of other races have not done. We don't know about these things because in most of the places where we find ourselves, we're taught stuff that other people of other races have achieved. You know, there was this tendency, or there has been this tendency throughout history to downplay the achievement of African peoples. That should change. I believe that has slowly begun to change. We should know more about where we have come from as Africans. We should know that we are able to do what people of other races have done, and even better. They're human beings just like you and me. If they can achieve what they've achieved in the right environment, given them the right nutrition, that they're not being put under extraordinary pressure. I say extraordinary pressure because there's some of us who have been put through extraordinary pressure and have succeeded despite that. Go check out my video on Althea Gibson. She played tennis in the dark. That made her a better tennis player. And she was a champion for 10 straight years. So that is what adversity can do to you. It can bring out the best in you. There's a saying that whatever doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. Go figure, guys. That's the end of Today in African History. I want to challenge you to do better, whatever you're doing. Be the best at it. Keep looking for ways to improve. And one day, perhaps 100 years from now, someone is going to remember you as that man or woman who changed your community or even changed the world. I appreciate your support. Thanks for joining us once again. Subscribe to the channel if you do like what we're doing here. Share the video. Turn on your notification bell. And I shall see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.